Okay, I'm back on another project. I restored a Blazing 7's slot machine, and I modified it so that I can use a remote control and not have to be present to play the machine. Sounds like a lazy attitude, but no, I think it's pretty cool. And I will show you how to do this. I will record my process in doing so and let you know. It comes out pretty good. Alright, I have two machines. I just recently restored this one. As you can see, it's a Blazing 7. I really like this machine. Okay, of course, before I started all this modification, I had to order the part, the Q1A chip. And this is what I ordered, and you can look around and order from someplace else. Now, after removing the tray and the hopper, I had to find 12 volts. I tried using 24 volts, but it didn't work. And I found that on J14, back here, on pin 1 is 12 volts. And that's J14. And I run a wire all the way down in here. This is my 12 volts. I don't necessarily have to tie it anywhere else, but I'm just going to make sure that it doesn't interfere with anything. Hopefully you can see this. This is the ground wire. I'll show you in the schematic. This is the normally open and a common. So I've got these two that connect over the switch. All it is jumping the switch. Then I connect up my 12 volts. So first of all, I have to remove might as well do both of them while I'm at it. Alright, I'll connect one wire to that one wire to there. Now you got to put them on top here, this switch. And lay that on top so that hopefully alright, there's that one. And the other one for the normally open. So all I'm doing is jumping the two wires there. Now, I will connect my 12 volts. 12 volts goes to the second one. Plug that in like that. Reach over behind me for the screwdriver. Tighten that down. That's secure. This is my ground wire. So now I will put in a little case. They nicely left the openings slip in like that. Fits nice. Oh, I thought it did. There's my ground. Close it up. Lock it. Gonna mount it on my Velcro there. Whoops. Nicely mounted. Now I gotta connect to the ground. Brought a little screwdriver, gonna use this here. Slip it behind the washer. Alright, pretty well connected. Okay, we got that done, so everything's looking pretty good. We'll close it up and try it out. Start it up. Okay, there's no error codes. Everything looks good. Let's see if it runs. Alright, that works. That works. I won again. Wish it had happened up there in the hill at the casinos. Alright, now let's use the remote control. I'll stand over here. Press the remote. There you go. Won again. Alright, you saw how I did it? Very simple process. However, I used 24 volts, but it didn't work. So I found 12 volts, and 12 volts works fine. It may work with the 7 volt, but the 7 volts is AC. Don't use AC. It calls for 12 volts DC. Follow my little schematic that I put online for you, or in the video. Thank you for watching. Very easy.